What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, we are in Alliance War number 8, and we have 8 fights this war. So, I can't wait for those 8 fights. So, first fight, we got a Spider-Gwen. We're going to be using Falcon. Very easy, very simple fight. So, I go in for a heavy attack, going for a 5-hit or 4-hit combo, going in for that intercept, use the L1, going for another intercept, but she intercepted me with a light, so I was like, okay. Just playing this very safely. Went for the L2, but she evaded that last hit, so I go in for the block. Then the fight's done. Next fight here, we have a Nightcrawler, so I'm going to be using Ghost in this fight. So same thing basically applies here with Ghost. We're going to go in with a heavy attack, and then we're going to go and finish off the fight playing Ghost. So if you guys have never seen Ghost, or this is your first time ever checking out the channel, with Ghost, because she has that passive cruelty on her, whenever we're done phasing, her cruelty is once you hit the opponent, once you're done phasing, she won't miss. It will bypass evade, any evade. So Spider-Man's evade, Nightcrawler's evade, any evade, it will bypass it. So next fight here, we got a Spider-Gwen. I healed up Falcon off screen. It's gonna be a very easy fight. So with Falcon's ability, I go straight for a lock on, and Falcon just shuts down ability accuracy by 100%. So she's not able to evade at all. As you can see, I'm stacking up that cruelty. And I'm just doing regular 5-hit combos, just stacking up that cruelty. Hit her block. Going in for a heavy attack, so I'm being very careful because I do not want her to evade. Going in for combos, and then I do an L3 just to go and finish it off. Style. And that fight is done. So next we got a Korg fight. We got a Korg fight on Mixmaster and Aggressive Prowess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop an Invul boost, an attack booster, and also a health booster, or an attack and health booster, and then a health booster. And in this fight, in any Korg fight, I'm always nervous because of how Korg is. Korg is just pretty passive when it comes to these fights. As you can see, I go for intercepts, and that's how he goes for an intercept. But usually when I first Korg, when I try to go for an intercept, he's just gonna hold shield and let that. I forgot what that buff is, but that orange timer makes him get unstoppable and unblockable the more time like you hit his block or the more time you evade. So I have to be extremely careful about that. As you can see, I keep on getting clipped here, so I'm playing this very carefully. I do not want him to get any more prowess at all. I'm just being very aggressive here. I drop an L3 to go get, because I got rid of the rock stacks. So I'm dropping an L3, trying to go and heal up with that adrenaline healing, and push him through an L2. And now I'm just playing this very carefully. yes, throughout this fight, I keep on forgetting about the Mix Master node because I just wanted to get out of this fight as fast as possible. As you can see, I blocked those. I blocked this L1 because I did not want to go and deal with that, and I did not want to go and die because I had a Korg mini boss. So, I just wanted to get out of this fight death free. So the Korg fight is done. So next we have a MODOK boss. I was going to use Falcon for this fight, but my battle group leader said, don't forget about the ability accuracy. Ability accuracy will not work on this fight, so because of the node. So I was thinking, okay, I can use Katamari movie. So using Katamari movie into this fight, playing this very carefully. I'm going instead of evading, I'm going to go and parries L1. God, I'm still dealing with this cold. But I'm parrying his L1. That way I'm able to build up the binary. So because I'm building up the binary, I'm able to go and use the the binary ignition a lot faster. So I'm just waiting for it. Now we're in binary ignition. Drop the L2. Go for the heavies. Dash back. Just playing this very carefully. As you see, I have the armor break. Just like any other AI, they will go straight in. Going for parries and heavies. Going in for another one. And then that fight is done. Next we have a Mysterio boss. I said Mysterio boss, Mysterio fight. And I don't understand why Mysterio's on this node. He isn't the best defender for this node. But you know, easy wins, I guess. But I dropped the L2 because I'm in binary ignition, go for the heavy attack. He uses his L2, so now I'm going to get power drain, but I'm staying like in binary ignition. I don't really care about that. And now I'm just going to nuke in because there's no point for that. I accidentally put my phone upside down. But now we have 2 more fights for the actual mini-boss that I'll be taking care of. So, you already know with Black Widow Claire, we gotta ghost this. So, we're just gonna be playing Ghost this entire fight, literally. If you have not seen my videos, or any other video about Ghost, literally, whenever there's a debuff on Ghost, any damaging debuff, let me rephrase that, damaging debuff that is on Ghost, she will turn it into a passive fury. That is her ability. She will turn any passive debuff on, any passive damaging debuff into a fury. So, that's why I was just saying, we're just going to be playing Ghost here. Next, we're just going to be playing Ghost here as well, but I'm just going to be very, very careful on this fight. As you can see, I got clipped right there, so that's fine. I was like, okay. So, the Unstoppable, I'm just trying to be careful with that. And also, I have to be super aggressive because of the armor break. The armor break node, which is if I don't attack within a certain amount of time, my Ghost will be armor break. And I don't want that because if I don't have that, Ghost is not going to fade, which means that the defender is going to be even more aggressive. So I don't want that to be happening, even though the defenders are already super aggressive. I don't want her to be super, super aggressive. So I drop in L2. Fight is done. Very easy fight. Next we have this Korg mini boss. And this was around 7 in the morning. So I was tired, I was exhausted, I just woke up. So I'm like, okay, get this done. So I'm into this fight. Have a lot going on with Korg. Going for an intercept, but as you can see, this is what I was talking about earlier, about Korg being very passive. I get somebody at 1, so I was like, okay, fine. Too early for this. Dropping L1. I was like, okay, but this is bad now because I'm backed up into the wall. So I'm just trying to get out of the, off of the wall area. As you can see, just gonna hold block, just wait for the rock stack to come back on. I mistimed the L1. I drop another L1, but that was a bad thing to do. And then I died for my very first death of this war, which is not too bad. I'm not mad about it. Better than all my other wars combined. Just one death. I was like, okay, that's fine. So I heal up Falcon, reds him up. Heal this man up. I'm like, okay, I know what to do now. And that's not to intercept. So this is what I'm going to be doing from now on against Korgs, because I've been versing Korgs quite a bit. And some Korgs are super aggressive with the intercept, and some Korgs aren't. So I'm just going to go and play extremely passively with Korgs by just holding shield and not really intercept. And that seems like the best way, because all the other times when I do that, I just win fight. So as you can see here, this Korg is not doing anything. So I'm just being extremely careful. Going for the L2. As you can see, I'm doing much better now with this strat, which is what I will be doing from now on. By just standing there, holding shield, not pushing the Korg, dropping the L1 here. Get my lock on, so his ability accuracy reduction is now reduced, which means that I will not be taking any energy damage from him when I hit him when he has the rock stacks on. Or the rock shield, my fault. Do a 5-hit combo, right? Not a full 5-hit combo, but I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll take the energy damage. Waiting this out. Going for L2. Going in for a full 5-hit combo. Drop the L1. And as you can see, he's just holding blocks, so I'm like, you know what, screw it. And then there we go. Fight is done. One death to the war, not bad. I'll take it. But we did end up losing the war because one of our battle groups did not 100%. Did not 100% one of their battle groups, so I was actually very upset about that. But you know, can't do anything about it. The war's over. So thank you guys for watching. Take care and have an absolutely amazing day.